73-year-old Virgilio Antonio's wife, Efigene, has been on dialysis for the last 5 years. Her nerves from the waist down are dead, leaving her bedridden for the last 3 years.
Right now, everything is something like abnormal. She's very weak, and the only thing she's still okay because of 24 hours maintenance for feeding, cleaning. You have to be inside for 24 hours.
Receiving dialysis 3 times a week for 4 hours a day, taking her to and from her treatments is a daunting task, hard not only on Efigene but on Virgilio as well. The only thing that has made life a little easier is the services provided by emergency medical transport companies, like Guam Medical Transport. The services provided by EMS personnel is life-saving, and for Efigene has at least once brought her back to life after experiencing complications during her dialysis treatment, which left her unconscious and not breathing. But unfortunately for dialysis patients such as Efigene, GMT President Cliff Shoemake says transport services to ambulatory dialysis patients under Medicaid will no longer be provided. Instead, they must be on a ventilator and non-ambulatory. Despite being bedridden, Efigene is not on a respirator, and her services have been cut off. But thankfully, she is one of the select few that GMT has committed to continue to transport. But it is a different story for patients like John Solis.
I started the transport last November, and I had just gotten out of the hospital. I met the EMT people, or the GMT people, and they said that they would be able to transport me. So I got my certification from Dr. Safa and Tiffany, who are the medical staff for the renal center.
Under the Medicare guidelines, Solis has met the criteria for transport, but the certification from his physician and the renal center were still not enough.
Last Saturday, I got a letter from GMT that said that congratulations, we're canceling your benefits, because according to the handler for Medicare, which is a company called Noridian, they said that I no longer qualify because I'm ambulatory. But yet, I still need help getting up, and that was where the medical transport helped. When I first started, I couldn't stay awake. And when I was picked up, the ambulance crew would bring me to my house. And had all the medicals. They were certified EMTs. Now my wife brings me home, and she's not a EMT; she's a teacher. And what would happen if there was a cause for me to need help? C'est la vie.
With this decision handed down from Noridian, dialysis patients across the board are left wondering what will happen should an emergency arise. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jolene Toves.